Hi and welcome. We're going to look at Disco Baroque by Alun Bullard, and this video is made for John. We're going to look at it hands separately and then hands together nice and steadily. Let's dive straight in. We're in the key of E minor. We've got 4 beats in the bar. The recommended tempo is 116, which is going to sound something like this. But for now, we're going to dial it back and go a little bit more slowly, but that's our destination tempo, if you like. Before we look at the music, let's just think about what's going on. We're in the key of E minor. If we go around what's called the circle of fourths, E, upper fourth, upper fourth, upper fourth, that kind of thing, we will get a chord sequence, and it looks like this. E minor goes to A, goes to D, goes to G, goes to C, goes to F sharp, goes to B, and it's going to be B major. It's the dominant chord. We like dominant chords to be major. Back to E. Maybe go one more time through that. And if you can, work out whether each chord is major or minor on that journey. It's a much used sequence. If I play... Are you picking up Vivaldi concertos kind of thing? And you can make up your own patterns with it. E minor, add a few extra notes and sort of ripply things, and be creative yourself with that chord sequence. It's really useful to know about. Now then, this piece of music. Let's go through the right hand. We start with an E chord. 1, 2, 3, 4. And come straight off, so we have a nice gap there. A nice lean at the end there. I'm just going to tell you the names of the chords and you'll see the way that they link up with what we've just been talking about. E, A, D, G, C, F sharp, B, back to E at the end. And then it almost repeats. And I'd be inclined to practice that with a metronome. Why don't I set my metronome to 80 beats per minute? And I'm going to play the whole of those first 2 lines with the rock steady beat to keep me going. And that feeling of syncopation on the 4th beat of the bar. Perhaps try counting it aloud yourself. For example, that 4th beat thing at the end of bar 5. What I might do is it's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Let's try that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Now let's have a look at this middle section, which is tricky. There's a lot going on, lots of accidentals for us to think about too. Right hand first of all, and it starts just after the third beat. So 1, 2, 3. And that little idea moves down by step. 1, 2, 3. It moves down by step. 1, 2, 3. It moves down by step. And this last one, the rhythm is upset by the left hand. We'll come to that in a minute. 1, 2, 3. That little ending bit is different. Let me link up those 4 little ideas now. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to move on now to the ending, which is very similar to the beginning. We've got a sort of ABA structure to this piece. And again, we've got a little kick just before the first beat of the bar. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ending, the tag, the coda, it'll seem slow. Rest. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. What are those notes? Those 2, and we're going to be using the pedal as well. So lots going on in that last little bit. Let me play that through one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. And it will need to slow up slightly, even more. It feels as if it's slowing up anyway because we've suddenly got crotchets and semi-breathes going on. But even then, in your head, slow the pulse down as well. Let's think through the left hand now, which underpins the harmony that we spoke of at the start. Let's think it through. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the finger you use on that bottom note, whether it's 4th or 5th, or whether it starts with 5th and changes to 4th, I will leave you to have a think about what you want to do. From bar 5, it's the same chord sequence, just slightly different pattern. Middle section. Again, working out what these notes are and the rhythm. I think it's going to be 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And those 2 bars, bar 11 and 12, will need a bit of really careful thinking about. Let me just do those bars a few times. And count aloud. Try counting aloud physically. That is such a good thing to do. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perhaps mark on your score where the beats are. Okay, is that note with the beat, or is it the one in the gap between the beats? One more time. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'd quite like the second finger on the first B, but it's not essential at all. And then the last section, bar 13, back to our chord sequence from the start. 2, 3, 4, accent. where they are. And the E, incidentally, ain't the A ottava, an octave lower than it's written. So it really is right down the bottom of the piano there. Let me play them through now together. I'm gonna play them with the metronome. Heavy disco feel, and I think this piece is one that really needs a rock steady pulse, with that slight exception of a pulling back that Alun Bullard has asked for at the end. So I'm going to play it with the metronome. Let's see how that sounds. And I've set my metronome to 80, I've left it on 80. It's a great fun piece, and when you notch up bit by bit your metronome, it sounds really wonderful. So enjoy learning this one. If you have any questions on this piece, please don't hesitate to get in touch. Take care. Bye bye for now.